Welcome back to episode 8. So basically, this is a
You sure
review.
it's 8? I think it's more like 8 already.
No lah, we are still at 8 lah. We are at 8, right? Yeah, no.
Yeah, we are
9.
8. We are 8.
Yeah, we are 8. See, I also
No.
forgot how many episodes we have done.
Actually, it's 9.
Bullshit. So yes, episode 8. But this is actually a reshoot for our fellow friends and teammates, Victor, because
Sammo.
aka Sammo, because we actually we didn't record during our first episode, so very sorry. But yeah, today is a reshoot, and today we will be talking about your BJJ motivation and basically in training lah. So whatever we do in life, right, we have a reason behind it. So what are the reasons doing something we like, or rather than what we want and all that, right? We definitely have some motivation to do it. Sometimes, people need some motivation to keep up with their training and all that, right? So yes, today we will be talking about this, and Victor is going to share with us like what keeps him motivated to actually keep training BJJ. BJJ is a very hard sport. It's a very one of the complex sports, and it's also very physically demanding. But not BJJ is not meant for everyone. But for him, he's still training right now. So yeah.
Yeah, and before that also, since this is a reshoot of our first episode itself, so I just want to give a bit of sharing on how the origin of how we actually started this. Of course, we are inspired by Master Mang, and as what I know that, today his name is Bad Cat. But
Bad Cat.
yeah, but how I think that
hi, big candle, hi.
how Bad Cat actually got inspired by this podcast is also from him listening to one of the podcast session that I recorded in the pilot session. So remember when I did my pilot session with another fellow teammates, we were having some discussion and all, and there are a few topics that we actually touched on. So some of it we talk about how we shouldn't involve in people's family, or how we shouldn't involve in, like, we should split between training and also personal life.
Yeah.
And also we should also, there's like, those are the few things that we talk about, and also we should, as a friend, we shouldn't be kneeling down with each other lah. So I shouldn't kneel down to you, you shouldn't kneel down to me. So one of the things that we did touch on lah, but that is one of the inspiration on how this whole podcast actually start off. So Bad Cat, is that how you got inspired by it?
Yeah. Like how if you want to be a hero, be a real hero, man. Yeah, don't be a hero from behind. My shoulder is free. You can use mine. Come on.
Yes. That's a bit fake lah, I would say. When there's something interesting, they just want to get into the fame. Well, it is what it is. But today we will be talking about BJJ motivation, and Victor is going to share with us. I know that he has also do his drilling at home during MCO also, so it's actually very interesting to see him to still train at home and all that. So Victor, can you please share with us?
Like, what's my biggest motivation?
What keeps you motivated to keep training BJJ? But first thing first, we want you to share with the audience how long you have been doing BJJ. And
I also can't recall when I started doing BJJ, but I only took it seriously last year after the first MCO.
Oh, okay. Well, that was last year. Oh, wow. Okay.
That was like I basically started taking it seriously like 1 month before my very first friendly match. That was that. Before that, I was like, maybe I come for one class, then I'm missing for like a few months, then come for another class.
Yeah, that's where I'm I found you in another gym that where I train. Hey, you're here. You car racer. How come you can end up in the training mat?
But then how okay, we know that you, besides doing BJJ, right, you also do drifting and stunt work. So do you like differentiate how, or do you I mean, because you're doing stunt, right? So do you think that BJJ is something that you can apply during your stunt work?
Yes,
No?
of course can. Definitely can, because like for movies, you also have like fight scenes and so on.
Mhm.
And if you guys have been watching movies often, you will know that nowadays movies, right, has been, it used to be like Chinese kung fu style
Yeah.
fighting, to now it's more modernized, more to MMA style.
No,
Yep.
you're wrong. I still watch. A lot of people still watching Ip Man.
Ip Man,
That one is MMA, man. No, right? Ip Man is like something like Wing
Okay.
Chun.
That one Ip Man is a different story, because that movie, you already know that it's promoting one sort or one kind of martial art only.
Okay.
I'm talking about general action movies.
Oh, general action movie. Ip Man, no? Yeah.
Hey, by the way,
Ip Man
talking
lah.
about Ip Man, talking about Ip Man itself, you look at our guest today, another week, aka Sammo. He looked like the guy from episode 2,
Sammo Hong.
Sammo Hong.
Yes, but just to let you guys know, he is like our very own Sammo Hong. Okay, but what we like about him is like he's like the yes man lah. You know, he will do, like, he will just say yes to everything, because this is what, you know, get us together lah, I would say.
Yeah, by looking at the name, Vic, your name is Vic, and then Victor's name also Vic. Both also start with capital V, then small letter I and C. Both, but
I'm not a stuntman. This is the thing. I'm not a stuntman. So the credit goes to him. Goes to the other Vic. Not
both also wearing spec. You see,
yeah lah. But then this guy is different.
and
I
then
don't do stunt. I
both
don't do
also
stunt.
belong to the same tone of the shirt. One is gray, and then one is black. Gray is a lighter black. Yeah. Yeah, one with a good fancy BJJ background, then another one blur background.
Hey, actually, we like your background, eh? This background, damn nice, Victor.
Don't change topic, Vic.
Sorry, what? Come again?
Credit to Omar.
Yes. If you guys don't know, he will be our next guest.
Yeah.
Wait, I haven't finished. In John Wick, I see Ip Man. That's general lah. John Wick, I see Wing Chun, and in this Star Wars, yeah, Wing Chun, and Avengers, yeah, Wing Chun. Then what else? Yeah, general, I see all Wing Chun lah. What's wrong with Wing Chun?
I see Wing Chun every week, at least 2 times a week or more.
Yeah, everywhere. Wing Chun is everywhere.
I see
What
during
is MMA?
BJJ.
Yes, it is everywhere, because when you see like Star Wars is like an intergalactic kind of thing, right? He's also there, and the best part is he is one with the Force, and the Force is one with him.
Yeah,
That's the point.
Wing Chun with the Force, yeah. Yeah, the
The Force.
fighting sport thing, same, you know. Same. It's all Wing Chun. Yeah, I see Wing Chun thing. I don't see MMA everywhere. I see Wing Chun everywhere. While eating in the coffee shop, then people are talking, what the day, I punch him a few punches. Yeah, then, whoa, the uncle, then he do like that. The Wing Chun punch. You know, the selling Hokkien Mee one. Hey, auntie, Hokkien Mee, bao, yeah. Do I have? Okay. Yeah, see, the auntie, go and, that's Wing Chun, like, training,
Okay.
you know?
One question, you got watch Kung Fu Panda before? No?
Wing Chun also?
No, the main point, the Master Sifu
The
say
main one is Wing Chun. Then the monkey also Wing Chun, tiger also Wing Chun, everything Wing Chun. I see Wing Chun. Don't argue already. Wing Chun is the thing, man.
Okay, good.
Just admit it. Wing Chun is a thing. Don't fight it. Accept it, like me. You know, every time, you know.
Can I go change class already?
Change what class?
Go learn Wing Chun already.
You are doing Wing Chun. You go
No.
back and check BJJ history. What original from where? Wing Chun.
Hey, but talking about this, I seriously have to say something. I don't think that it is offensive, but sometimes I do see it when I roll.
Be careful of what you're saying.
I know, which is the truth, because you know why? When I roll with one of our teammates, which is really into Wing Chun, sometimes in certain position where we are struggling, he's actually putting on his Wing Chun stance. And I can tell you, it is really a solid stance. I'm not even joking when I said that. He's in a very solid stance. Like example, when I'm in close guard, I put a close guard, I tried to pull him down. All he did is he put his Wing Chun stance there, and I can't pull him down. I'm not even joking. It is real. I'm not saying as an insult. I'm saying this as a real things that I'm really facing. The stance, whether it's legit or not, is another thing. But he put on the stance, I can't pull him down. Maybe I'm too weak lah.
No, Wing Chun works, bro. Wing Chun works. Every single day that your movement naturally is from Wing Chun. You wake up, you sit up like that before you stand up from the bed. That's Wing Chun stance. You have to put both legs down to the ground, right? Then you lift your body up by using both hands to push it up like that. That's Wing Chun, bro. When you unpants yourself and reach for your cock and pee, there's Wing Chun also. Hey, come on, everything is all related. That's why Wing Chun is so in now. Wing Chun is the thing.
You sure that is Wing Chun, not Chun Toy?
Huh?
You sure that is Wing Chun, not Chun Toy?
No. Chun Toy is a new generation thing, man. Wing Chun is Wing Chun. Chun
Wait, what is Chun Toy again? What the hell?
Yeah, you amorted one, you don't understand one.
Chun Toy is your boss.
What?
Your boss.
Oh, fuck, man.
Chun Toy, yeah.
Fuck. But then, like these days, like you if you watch an action movie, you have a lot of this BJJ movies and that. I think it's very interesting. It makes the movie more interesting, I would say.
Yeah, and I think that, people like Keanu Reeves, Donnie Yen, and all, when they are doing BJJ and all, actually it makes BJJ look, it validates BJJ in a way also as one of the sports that you can use in movies, or it makes it more realistic lah.
True, but then I have one suggestion. If let's say we bring Mang, right, to Hollywood, right, I tell you he'll be a very good star.
No.
He'll be a very good superstar. He knows everything.
Wait, we should stop here. Wait. Hold on. To clarify one thing. If Donnie Yen didn't star, or maybe didn't act in the movie of Ip Man, who knows about Wing Chun?
True.
See?
True.
Wing Chun is the thing. Wing Chun is the thing that create the universe strongest actor, Donnie Yen. Nothing's wrong with. If without this Ip Man movie, who is Donnie Yen? He acts so many movies. He even act in Underworld, like one of the special forces get killed by the vampire. You see, he just happened to be like in that movie for 30 seconds, die already. But after Ip Man, you look at him, universe strongest. Should I say galaxy?
Okay.
Who is
That's way too far, dear. Way too far, dear.
Universe strongest in the universe. Yeah.
Hey, by the way, today Bad Cat is on steroids. Somehow you put some steroids in him. Today is like, go all the way today.
Go all the way. I'm just expressing myself. I just want to make the point is correct. You guys were wrong already. It's Wing Chun. Wake up, you guys! Wake up!
Everything is.
No, for me, it's not. To me, it's like, okay, every art has its own, has their own effectiveness, but then when it comes to reality, right, you just stick to wherever it is,
No, but realistically, actually, if you put it this way, martial arts in general is a form of self-defense. It doesn't matter. It can be Wing Chun, it can be Taekwondo, it can be Karate, it can be BJJ, it can be anything. But when you go into a fight, a street fight, when someone holds a gun, they hold knife, they hold anything, any sorts of weapon, honestly, I would say that BJJ can be effective in certain ways, but it also can be very ineffective also.
Yes, I totally agree. If someone has a knife and has a weapon, right?
Just
what the
run,
fuck,
man.
man?
Yeah,
Just run,
I see
exactly.
one thing like if assume we beat your brown belt, if someone take a knife, don't tell me, oh, I'm a brown belt. People cannot stab me.
My ass, man, I will die, man. I will die.
If people got a knife, right? I believe Vic, first thing he'll do, what, he jump guard.
Deliver.
People take knife, he jump guard. Yeah, then he fell. All right, he close guard, right? Then the guy him doing ice kacang.
No, you imagine you do deliver on it. You deliver on that guy, right? You take the knife right, and you poke your leg.
Yeah, poke the leg. Then you there, still want to sweep him.
Yeah,
Not enough, right? We're trying to grab his collar, right? He poke your hand. Cut your hand.
Yeah, even you see, even BJ you guys know BJ
Yes.
He's also like former UFC fighter and all, but you see him when outside in a street fight. Have you guys watched his video where he kena knockout?
Yeah.
No.
Outside the bar.
Yeah.
And it's not a fighter that knocked him out. I think it's a bouncer or someone that he fought with, but like a bystander.
Right,
No. The guy they found the background. He learned Wing Chun.
Oh, really?
No, serious, bro. The bouncer learned Wing Chun one, yeah. That's why you see like BJ pen or whatever, saucer pen, whatever thing. One punch, done, bro, done. Wing Chun is the thing. Wing Chun is the thing. Done, bro. Done. Just accept it. Don't fight it. Accept it.
So Sammo, with what Master Mang said about Wing Chun and all, do you agree or you disagree?
Yes, I totally agree.
Yes. See? That's why I like this guy. He accept new things, bro. Accept, hey, you guys wake up lah, wait.
Really woke up.
Big scandal and wake up, man. Accept new things. Wing Chun is the thing now. The new era is Wing Chun. Wake up, you all. Stop, dalam khayalan, BJJ. Come on, Wing Chun is the thing. You look at how successful the movie is. How much does BJJ make?
Depends on which.
BJJ. Huh?
Depends on if you're like Gordon Ryan, then different.
No, who is Gordon Ryan? Let's talk about Ip Man itself. This movie already got 4 episodes already. 4 movies. BJJ got how many movies?
Jiu-jitsu.
Still thinking.
Jiu-jitsu fighter.
Nicholas
Oh my
Cage.
god, the Jiu-Jitsu fighter was it's a horrible, stupid. I don't know what movie is that by Nicholas Cage. Jiu-Jitsu fighter, warrior, Jiu-Jitsu warrior.
Okay, talking about jiu-jitsu, talking about that movie, right? I'm not sure whether Victor has already watched it. Have you watched it yet?
Oh.
Not yet. But okay.
Yeah, you should go and watch, Victor.
But okay, from your experience, right? What is the worst action movie that has bad fight scene? Have you watched any I bet you already watched like a lot of action movies like those action movies that has bad fight scenes.
Wow, tough one, this one.
Victor, you better be careful of what you're answering, okay? I'm listening, okay? I know where you stay, Victor. I know where you stay.
I really one. Fight scene as in purely martial arts style or inclusive of weapon and stuff?
Inclusive of weapon of anything, basically weapons and everything.
Anything.
Yeah. From your perspective as a
only the
stuntman
strong.
and all that.
Only the strong.
Ooh, nice that one. Zoom, 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 nata mera tata ooh. Zoom, 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 nata mera tata ooh.
Someone is thinking.
I really can't think because if you ask me about action movies or fight scene, all the only thing that comes to my mind is all the Keanu Reeves movies only, and it's not bad.
Keanu Reeves is not bad
because you're doing the stunt for the Keanu Reeves movie. That's why you can think of Keanu Reeves. Okay, let's put it like name your best Hong Kong action movie.
Yeah.
V3?
Fuck, man.
Oh, I know. Storm Raider.
My
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
my favorite Hong Kong action movie is not fight related or it's car related or how
No,
What?
we're talking about an action movie for the Hong Kong one. Action movie. Not
Initial
car.
D.
I think the recent one maybe
Storm Raider lah.
Kung Fu Jungle. That was also Donnie Yen, right?
Oh, yeah. That was like, that was like pure kung fu, man. Seriously.
Yeah.
Pure kung fu.
This one cripple guy, then he knows a
Ah.
lot of like style. Then
Yeah.
use other people's kung fu to how to say to
defeat them.
Yeah, correct. Oh, quite nice also that one.
Damn nice, actually. That was damn nice.
Mm-hmm.
That was damn nice, actually.
Yeah, but
And then the second one,
Sorry.
Second one.
Hong Kong movie.
Second one, of course, I think should be Ip Man 2 because I'm in it. I stand on the table and fight.
Turn on the table and fight.
Oh, the Ip Man second one. The
Mm.
fight on the table one.
Then that's him lah.
That's why the best part is I did not lose to Donnie Yen, I lose to Mike Tyson. Was it Mike Tyson?
No.
No,
The other guy.
You lost to,
Yeah.
Mike Tyson
you
is
lost
the third
to,
one. It's the third
Third
one.
one,
Yeah.
Yeah, you lost to Twister. The name is
Twister.
Twister.
Yeah, the twister. Yeah.
You went in the ring to
Twister.
fight because you
Yeah,
tried to
the
like
boxer,
protect
the
the pride of Chinese.
Yeah.
Pride of Chinese is so important that you went in and you have to die for the Chinese pride. I
Yes.
salute you for that.
Yeah.
But Sammo, back to the most important question of all. What really inspires you to do BJJ? Because we know that what motivates you, but what inspires you?
What inspired me?
There's one coach which is very good looking one. He told me before.
Raymond Tan inspires me.
Wow,
Actually, I also don't know. I also don't really know what inspired me. Actually, nothing inspired me. I just somehow fell in love with the sports only.
Why BJJ?
There's nothing
you.
Nothing inspired me because to be honest, I don't really watch MMA and I don't really watch BJJ competition and so on. So actually, nothing inspires me. I just love the sport.
Oh, like how you know because of the sport, then you go and join because of how you didn't watch MMA, you didn't.
Okay. Also, I think my very first BJJ experience, I went first class, is due to Nireji.
Oh,
Okay. Nireji went for her very first class also because of Marlon.
Marlon Souza, yeah, the Brazilian black belt, yeah.
So it's because of that. This is how you got into BJJ lah.
Yeah.
So actually, so in a sense, right, it's actually Marlon who inspired you to join BJJ. Because if without
Marlon inspired Nireji. Nireji inspired Victor.
Basically, if there is no Marlon, there won't be.
There won't be Nireji.
There won't be Nireji. There won't be Victor. Yes.
So hey Raymond, you should thank the Marlon, man.
Who is Raymond today?
No, I mean big scandal, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that for Victor, I've seen you as a student. I've seen you came in, you were not serious like what you mentioned earlier on. Prior the MCO itself, you were not actually that serious in it. But I think that we start to like see you more often after the MCO. I think that was after you had your personal incident, which you mentioned earlier on in the episode that we're supposed to release, but we didn't release it. Maybe you want to share on that part on what happened, like then makes you actually come back to the gym and all. Maybe you want to share on that part.
Okay, first off, I got spinal injury. I got a slightly dislocated C3 and a fractured C4. Okay, that was due to a front flip incident, which I landed on my head first. Okay, that's how I got my spinal injury. And then that one, and then the other case was, I think just last year, where I actually went for an afternoon nap and when I woke up, I just couldn't feel both my legs at all. I was still able to move them, but I cannot feel them.
Oh,
Like
shit.
to a point that I can't even feel them move. I just able to see them move. That's all.
Oh, shit. So
And
it was considered as a mouse stroke, is it?
most probably yes. And then it took me like maybe I think 2 weeks to fully recover. Until today, my leg still hurts. It still every time I do a squat or I just stand up from bed, it still hurts. But at least it's not that bad that I need to use a walking stick like before.
Oh, shit. You need to use walking stick.
But one thing for sure lah, I think that BJJ changed you in a way. Of course, what I observe, I may be wrong, but what I observe, there's two things that BJJ actually benefit you in what I observe. Number one is I actually see you like, we used to be not so close when you did not train BJJ, or that was before MCO. But after that, when you started to come, we start to hang out more and all, we start to be close. So we have like a bigger group of friends. That's one of the things that I see. And secondly, I think that during this part also, you are actually fitter. So you used to be like bigger and all, despite like, I think your diet is something that all of us as your friend, as your coach, we told you that before, but then you're still able to lose some weights just from training.
Yes.
Which is a good thing.
Before I started training BJJ seriously, I was around 100 kilos or slightly more. And then when I started training seriously, before I used to be 100 plus kilo. Ma.
You serious?
Yes. Then when I started training seriously, right before the second MCO, I got my weight. I was still eating the same, just purely by training like 3 days a week. I got my weight down to 78.
Wow.
What's your weight now?
That's a lot.
And then after the second MCO, I'm currently at 92.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, everyone gets bigger.
Yes. You look at Monk, he is getting bigger and stronger.
He's always strong. Bad Cat today, his name is Bad Cat. Yeah, anyway, I think that this whole FMCO thing lah, we see some friends lose weight, many friends gain weight, many gain weight and many gain muscle as well. You look at people like Kim San, you look at people like Rafiq, you look at people like Omar, Victor, everyone gain weight.
Yep.
Or gain muscle.
Yep.
Yeah,
True.
and for now, I think that this is where we start to like go back to training and start to like get back to our old life, which is also actually a very good thing also for all of us.
It's indeed a good thing, but I foresee that everyone right now is like a very big size. It's going to be very hard for us to roll. I mean, as far as I know, the smallest one in the gym is me and Mok. That's about it. The rest is like
no.
No, Mok is not small. Remember that day, Mok, that day when we rolled last 2 weeks ago, Wednesday.
What happened?
Actually, flip each other over and our tummy hits.
Seriously?
When Mok flipped me over, when our tummy hit each other, we literally tap each other at the same time. Because we both cannot breathe our breath.
Holy fuck, man. But I think like what you said, like what Raymond said, like everyone gain weight, some gain muscle. But just me and Mo is the smallest one in the gym. Fuck, man, you're gonna get squashed.
Hey, but
of course,
sorry.
If Monk comes, then if Monk comes, right, then it's different story. We all get squashed.
Yeah.
Monk is different.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that as a overall gym that we have, like the BJJ community in Penang, if we really look into it, PTT have like all the biggest guys in terms of size. Can be some with muscle, some with different types of muscle, but we all have like.
What do you mean? What do you mean by different type of muscle? Be more specific, please. I'm quite curious about different type of muscle.
Different type of muscle lah.
It's actually
where.
No, it's actually called muscle protection.
Yeah, muscle protection. So we have but overall, our team, most of us weigh 70 kg and above.
Yeah. Even myself right now is like at 70, I think.
Yeah, but which is a good thing because sometimes when we look at BJJ training itself, when we see usually what I observe or what I think is the best is like we need to train with people around. Hello, Snowy.
Hey.
Yeah. And anyway, we need to like train with people around our size. That makes sense. I don't want to train with people that is smaller than me because these people will not help me in my competition or I will not learn anything during my role because most probably I can use my energy, I can smash them easily.
Insult, man.
No, which is true. Which is
That's
true.
so
I think that, like, I take example on what I witnessed myself with my own eyes. I witnessed before there's a giant that submits a higher level competitor.
Size does matter, strength does matter, seriously.
Yeah, size does matter, but we can't be like example, I can't be a black belt, and if I go against 100 kilos white belt and that 100 kilos white belt really smash me because the 100 kilos white belt have like better, maybe know some knowledge and all, and the person smashing, I can't be blaming that, oh, just because I'm a black belt, then I'm not supposed to get smashed by all these people, because the fact is size does matter, like what that cat said, size does matter, and it's real life. It doesn't matter whether you're black belt, it doesn't matter that whether you're white belt, purple belt, or any belt color, size does matter.
Yeah, true. I agree on the size of does matter and strength as well. Strength, size, yeah. Technique is very important as I can see, but if technique apply with strength, sharp.
If you have this, if you have this two, right, then you definitely it's like at the other level.
Very perfect.
If you're just using technique itself, probably if you're going against someone who's the same size, it might work. But if you are going with someone who is bigger size than you, or someone is equally at the same level as you, right, you will need something to boost you up, which is strength. You know.
No, I've noticed that there's probably some training partner like near my size. He's less technical. He has less technique, but he is super strong. I tell you, super strong. Even though he's lower rank or whatsoever, so difficult to catch him seriously, because super strong. So when you have
explosive power,
correct. So it's quite difficult to deal with those like super strong guy, you know, with proper BJJ how to say foundation type.
Yeah, that's why I think most important, if we really want to choose to compete, this is for people that want to choose to compete and they haven't competed before. The tips is not only you have to be technical, you have to be strong as well. And if you're you can be as technical as possible, stamina as well. You can be as strong as possible. No, you can be as technical as possible, but if you don't have the strength, you go in competition, you're going against someone that is stronger than you, that's it.
Yeah, true.
Because in competition it's quite fair on weight categories. So the size and the weight more or less is there. If let's say a small size with powerhouse, then with a small size with full of technique, probably that one will be very nice to watch. You know, see power against technique, or who will win, who knows.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But talking about this, I actually just remembered one of my competition experience that I had. I'm going against Bad Cat former teammates lah. As what we said, we cannot mention names, so I went against that particular person, and I finished the match within, I think, maybe 20 seconds. But one thing I realized that during that match itself, I was struggling to actually finish him on that, because I realized that he was too strong. So in order for me to go for the finish itself also, I was struggling to actually go for the finish. But I still managed to finish him lah. But the thing is, strength does play an important role. If he don't have the strength, then I would have maybe get the job done maybe earlier than that. But he hold on for his dear life, and I had to like force my way through and submit him lah. So what we mentioned earlier on, it doesn't matter whether you are the most technical guy. If you don't have the strength, then you go, then you won't able to excel in competition.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. But unless you are like Monk, then different lah. You know, Monk is born naturally strong, and then he's technical. So yeah, it's different. Bad cat is different. Unless you're a bad cat lah, then yeah.
Yeah, Victor, talking about competition, how's your first competition like? How's your experience? What do you feel of your first competition?
Fun.
Fun.
Seriously, yeah, fun.
Okay, if you
Because
you define more.
Because for me, right, I've been competing in competition for over 20 years now. So for me, win or lose, it's not a big deal. For me, about am I having fun during the competition or not only?
Yeah, this is best. Yeah.
Because my opponent don't intimidate me, because why? I'm not there to kill my opponent. So I believe my opponent is there to kill me also. For me, I'm just there to have fun. So I assume that my opponent is there to have fun also.
Yep.
So just have fun.
Hey, talking about this, you mentioned you've been in competition for 20 years lah. Have you ever shared sponsorship with any of your opponents?
So far, I think.
So if assume like I'm going against you lah, if assume we are doing another engine competition and you're my opponent, you have a sponsor, will you give me half of your sponsorship money? I'm serious. This is a serious question because I would want to challenge you in the next competition if assume you're saying that, oh, my sponsor gonna give me like 10,000. So let's share. Is it possible?
It is possible, but if according to most, I believe, competition regulation, if something like this happen behind the scene, is considered bribery.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
I feel like maybe half my sponsorship money, then you go easy on. Right?
Wait, why would a person go ask for sharing for the sponsorship? Why can't the person go and look for his own sponsorship? Then why would I ask from other opponents? It's weird.
Maybe he's fighting for something, or
for what?
I don't know lah. Maybe it's like I beat you already, then I want to get something out of you, or I deserve something, or I don't know.
What? Wow, you beat me, yet I want to get something out from.
I sponsor you carry me for 1 year.
Huh?
I sponsor you carry me for 1 year.
要爆心機
No lah, but I think that we really meet different type of people and all. So some people, they may be expecting something different and all.
Weird people, man, seriously.
Yeah, but Victor, back to the question about competition again. Will you consider like doing any competition like anytime soon? If there is like any competition rise, will you actually consider doing it like for another experience? Let's say like bigger competition like Copa and all.
Yeah, I can try.
Nice.
Wow,
Yeah,
I can see that this Vic is like so ready, man. He's bending his fingers,
Or you mean that Vic, right? Not me, right?
No, the one answering me now, the gray shirt Vic, While talking about competition, his hand, like, yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Hey, but talking about this, I when talk about competition, I just remembered one thing. I think this was shared offline, but now I want to actually ask this. I'm not sure if you guys know about this, that someone got forced to join competition. Maybe that person want to share what's the whole story all about. I heard something about it, but I'm not sure what's the full story about it.
Oh yeah, I think that person should share how he got forced into competing. Please, Bad Cat, please explain yourself.
I thought like a few episodes back, you guys already know already, what?
No, I don't think it was talked during the show. It was actually someone sharing with me offline.
Yeah, it was
really?
offline. Yeah, it was offline.
Yeah, these people, they create a group and then add me in. Holy crap! Then in the group keep like hunting me forcing me. And then this one guy, he will pay for me first, put my name in there. and and this Begzat, yeah, he also in that group. Come on, join it, keep. I don't know, man. Like that, the group is like so disturbing, So it was like so mental torture, and I can't stand it. Then that night, I somehow, I think I could not brainwash. That wasn't me. Then I go and pay for the Copa. After I show them, I already paid, and then the group quiet, done.
Everyone quit the group. Everyone just left the group.
No, still there. So after that particular Copa, right? So after the Copa, they're still talking in the group. Then they were talking, all right, now next Copa. This is
So eventually, this is a good idea.
No, actually, it's very annoying. Very, very
Actually, a
annoying.
good idea.
And it's just disturbing as well. I don't find fun. It's very pressure.
But eventually you did well. You did well. You did
Huh?
damn well.
No,
You
it's
did damn
lucky,
well.
bro. Lucky.
There is no such thing as luck, man. Seriously,
There
there's
is
no
luck.
such thing as luck.
It is, man. It is.
Bullshit lah. When it comes to luck, there is no such thing as luck. It's all your hard work lah.
No,
It's good
as
lah.
I know, if you got a very good teammate and you got a bunch of like good buddies support you from behind, everything is possible.
Yep.
Everyone's growth, everyone's journey, right? You can't walk alone.
Yep.
Yeah, which is
Those
true.
people surrounding you and where you train with, those people is going to grow together with you.
Yeah,
Totally
which is
agree.
true.
Without them, you're not what you are today. Serious.
True.
You
True.
just tell me which BJJ practitioner you can train it alone using punching bag. No, it's not they are good. It's
Hey,
because
but talking about this, let's not assume that we have like small community of training and all.
yeah.
But today I'm a purple belt lah. Just assume lah. I know that I might gonna bash, or maybe people if I know that the average view that we have maybe not enough, but if I see some people watch they might bash me for it lah. Now I'm already a purple belt, 4 stripes, but I feel that I'm a brown belt. Can I self-promote myself or can I ask like instructor?
What?
Can I
Why would you
ask
do
like
that?
my instructor to give me like a coral belt or black belt?
Why would you do
Then
that?
I would take photo with a cert.
What? First of all, why would you do that?
No, but it happens, right? I mean, there are some things that we see. This is not something, although I'm taking myself as a example, but it's
I know.
happening in real life. It's
As I
happening.
remember, I know one guy who did that, man, seriously. Like self-promote himself, like, well, that guy is weird, seriously.
But it can be like what you said lah. It is the community that helps you to grow. So I am part of the community. So maybe I think that I'm already a brown belt. So I can just
You think you're brown belt?
example ma. So I just
I know.
self-promote myself lah.
I'm talking about that person. He also think that he's coral.
Fuck, man.
I'm talking about that person. He think he's coral, so he take coral bag and wear it himself. What the heck, man? Oh, come on, man. Is that guy? He is a cosplayer. He's not a BJJ practitioner, okay?
Conclusion, right? We have a lot of weird and fake people in our BJJ community as well. So
Yeah.
that's why you cannot deny that, basically.
Hey, so Victor Liew, watch out, You better be careful.
Right.
Huh? There's
Right.
a lot of fake BJJ practitioner out there.
For me, very easy, Nima, because let's say I start with the competition, right? Regardless of if you're the real deal, right? I tap, simple. If you're fake, then I just try to beat you. That's it. Simple,
No.
man.
What if the person tell you, if I didn't go compete, then I'm unbeatable?
Then he's still unbeatable. As long as you believe that you are, then you are. Self-belief is very important. If you don't believe in yourself, who else will believe in you?
True.
Correct.
True. Totally agree. This is also one of the motivation for yourself, lah. I would say. You need to believe in yourself.
Yep.
You know, if you don't believe in yourself, right, then there's no point. You know?
I'm a Superman.
Yeah.
If you
You
believe,
are you already are a Superman. You know,
Yeah, I am a Superman. I'm Spider-Man as well.
no wonder you're so strong.
I'm Spider-Man. I believe I can stick on a wall. Yeah.
But Victor, being in the situation that you are now, because you're currently a white belt and you're quite not, I won't say that it's new, but you've been training with us for quite a while and all, and being like a white belt and all, sometimes when you roll with like higher levels, like a blue belt or purple belt or brown belt and all, sometimes you get in very hard position or you get submitted in this. Does it demotivate you and so on? Or how do you feel?
I won't feel demotivated. I will hang on as long as I can for my dear life. Or if I'm able, I will try to counter. If not, I will just hang on to my dear life as long as possible until he really get that submission into a point that I cannot take the pain anymore. Then I tap.
Yeah. No, that's correct.
Don't tap.
You know,
Just let
Why
just
don't
let
tap?
it snap. Either you go to sleep or let it snap. Or else
What?
ego gone. Ego more important. Anyway, I'm just joking.
Never mind, because for me, it's like the best thing for me is like, I hope I'll never get any promotion, any strikes. You know why? Then nobody will take me seriously. Then I will have a more enjoyable, more time.
Yeah.
But one thing I think, coming from a coach point of view, I think that as a student in the class, sometimes we get to see like different students on how serious they are. And how serious they are also is also how serious we're gonna treat them as well. So one of the things that I see, because Victor, I've been helping him to train for his competition, for one of his competition and all, to be very honest, I started to see like how serious he is and like how he tried to like improve during this time. And it really plays an important role as also a student, between a student and coach relationship, because as a coach, this is what we want to see. We want to see our student improve. We want to see them to be better in it. And as a student also, if you want your coach to take you seriously, you also have to show your level of commitment. And it is something that I see coming from Victor. Maybe in the past, maybe he's not as serious as what he is now. But when you start to be serious in class and you start to show up and you start to like do the right things in class, this is where like the coach will start to like try to improve together with you. Or try to do something to make sure that you're improve along.
Agree.
And one more thing is, well, last time I'm not serious is because maybe also because one thing. Every time I go to class, right, I have no idea what's going on.
I think that is everyone's first time experience, I would say, like a white belt experience.
Yeah.
Because I first go to class, right, I have zero basic, I have no knowledge, anything, right? Then suddenly do this, do that, I'm like extremely lost. Then I have no idea what's going on. Then it goes like I might one or the one like that.
Hey, what is I might?
One or the one. Want to go to class, want to go to class.
Which is very true lah. I think that for BJJ sports or general any sports, it is either you like it or you don't like it. There won't be any middle point to it. Like example, we take football. I personally don't enjoy football. As a Malaysian, I think that it is one of the biggest sports in our country. I don't enjoy it. I can't even watch a football match. I find it to be very boring. I don't like to play football.
Same.
Yeah, but it is something that people like, and it's either you like it or you don't like it. It's the same goes to BJJ too, because I think that some people, on average, we see some students show up like after their first class or after their fifth class, they will not come anymore.
Okay. Sorry, big scandal. There's one thing I want to ask. I've seen practitioner. All right, they've been doing BJJ for like 5 to 6 years. All right, and then they come to class. Every single class never miss. Like probably like 3 classes per week, you know, for like 5 to 6 years. And then they are white. Okay. But until today, they can't even know how to get to mount or how to maintain a mount or any passing. So what's the problem?
Oh, this one.
I think Victor
You
can
see,
answer on that. Actually, Victor gave
Like three times per week for 5 to 6 years time.
I think Victor did give a pre-answer to it just now. He said that he
No,
wished that
Victor
he's
is different case.
white all the
He
way.
know what he's going. He know what
he said that
he's
he rather be white all the way, so the coach will not take him seriously. Maybe that particular individual is trying to experience the same thing.
No, not to say the coach don't take me. Everybody
No.
won't take me seriously. So I will have a more enjoyable time. No politics, no scandal, no nothing. No, just fun time.
No big scandal, you mean?
No big scandal.
The higher the rank is, the more scandal you get.
Yeah. No, which
You look at
is
the coral belt, man.
but which is true.
Yeah. This one, I think, from my perspective, probably that person doesn't want to. I mean, he has his own mentality. He probably he's just stubborn. He don't want to have an open mind to learn something. So
No,
probably he thinks that.
I've seen that person. It's like he listened. He really listened, and then he did drill. He did try. He did do everything. He did roll, but somehow the basic thing that what everyone should know on the basic thing, but somehow he just couldn't get it.
Maybe he doesn't like it.
Mao is one of the example only. Like say you ask him to perform any guard, he don't know any guard. He can't even know how to pass.
Probably maybe he doesn't like basic. He likes
Why
fancy
you need
stuff.
to pass when you can leg lock, bro?
He didn't leg lock.
Why ignore 50% of the body?
No, he didn't ignore. He just somehow don't know what to do. Seriously. Like you ask him to perform like, okay, get from side control, right? How to transit to mount. It's a very basic thing. He couldn't. Then if you ask him to perform a close guard, he'll perform a close guard. And then from there, try to do maybe one submission or two or sweep the person. He can't. He just don't recall and he don't have any idea what he should do. It's been like 5 to 6 years already, and then like 3 times, 4 times per week, you know. So he really dedicate what? So can you guys explain what's wrong?
There's few things that we can see from here lah. Sorry, Vic, I have to interrupt.
Go ahead.
One thing that I also see, which I think that it also plays an important role, because I think that as a coach, you can show as many things as possible. You can show your best techniques. You can do everything right for the person. But if assume that particular person have like the wrong side of mentality, and also one more thing on top of that, which I think that is very important, because if you're truly into these sports, you should always do like your back study as well. Because example, like for me, I think that I like leg attacks. I like leg locks and all. And my favorite submission or my favorite position and all, it may not be something that you guys or as my student like it. I don't think Victor likes leg lock.
Ooh, he will love it once he knows.
But it is not something, but it's something like my other student, which is Omar, our next guest. He loves leg lock, but it's 2 different things. So I can be showing you my leg locks and all, but if you don't enjoy it, it's another thing. But if assume it is not something that is suit you, and you need to find like your favorite move, your favorite position, your favorite submission and all, and how do you want to find it? It's really a question. How do you find it?
Well, sometimes you really dig deeper. You know, you need to really dig
but
deeper.
how do you dig deeper? How do you dig deeper?
I think for me, I would say you need to explore all the techniques. Like you need to try to absorb all the techniques and see what
as
is
a
very
white belt,
suitable for
how
you.
do you explore it?
Okay, for me, right? I'm speaking for myself. Last time as a white belt, what I would do is I would just learn every single technique that people show it to me. I will drill it, I will practice it, and I'll see how it goes from there. If it doesn't, it doesn't suit me, right? Then I will not use it. But then I don't forget about the techniques. I still can do the basic of it, but it's just that I don't utilize it all the time. I will dig deeper. I'll ask myself, does this technique, suitable for me? Okay, can I use this technique to during my role? Do I feel nice or comfortable when I applying it? If it's not, then okay, I will try to use other techniques. I will try to dig deeper into it. I'll ask myself, So this is how I will find the suitable techniques or the suitable style for myself. I cannot copy like Mendes. Okay, he has his own game. They have their own game, they have their own style.
Yeah.
I cannot copy directly like, oh, I need to be like Mendes. What you need to do is you need to be better than yourself, your old self. By doing that, you just need to absorb. As a white belt, it's very important that you guys need to absorb everything. Whatever techniques that you have, you need to absorb it.
Yeah. But how about you, Black Cat? What will you do?
As in?
No, what will you do to improve yourself? If you assume your coach, like your former teammates lah, the former team that you used to train with, they are all big guys. Big size guys, full of muscle and all. And you're one of the smallest guys there during that time.
Yep,
and
correct.
To put it in a way, their techniques versus yours should be quite different because they are all
strength versus my technique.
Strength versus technique. So how do you improve from there as a white belt?
All right. My journey, my white belt journey is I started with a pretty bad, I should say. I don't have a proper BJJ background, which I learned BJJ, but I don't have a proper BJJ background because why? That the coach that I started with is he's not a real coach. He's not genuine. As you can see, what he teaches us, this and all that, a lot of submission. But for God's sake, been training BJJ for 6 months. I don't even know there's few side control. I know there is one side control in it, that's it. And I don't even know how to get that. There's no proper basic for me. So my white belt journey, I only have 2 things because I'm the smallest in the class. I only have 2 things: survive and escape. That's it.
So
survive
how do you
and improve.
What do you do to improve?
In a very bad way, because every single class, like I say, I train 4 times per week, and maybe 3 days or 4 days. Every single day I got new injuries. So I have to avoid that pain or the injuries. Then I keep changing and improving from there. Like I said, I already hurt my right arm, right elbow, and I can't extend my arm. Then I have to shift myself to a certain angle instead of straightening my arm. Then I have to change the angle by using left arm to block it or to frame it. So that's how I figure out things. Instead of follow step A, step 2, step B like this, I have my own way to, because due to the injuries, due to the pain, I have my own way to tackle certain things. I don't really go through the textbook thing. Yeah, a lot of adjustment because due to my size.
Adjustment.
No, that time, oh come on, I'm white belt. How do I know micro adjustment, man? Unless I'm so used to it, I'm an experienced roller, then I can use micro adjustment. But for white belt, doing micro adjustment, that is a very rare thing for white belt. Because white belt, we used to very spazzing, anxious, excited. Even the grip, all super tight grip. So anxious.
I think I can relate to Mang lah. What he said is basically you need to adapt, when you have injuries, but you cannot force yourself,
You-
to use that injured part of your body to continue to do that. It will actually make it worse. So you just need to adapt to it, lah. What I agree with what Mang said.
Yeah, but
Survival lah.
Yeah.
White belt is about escape and survival.
yeah.
Surviving.
So let's ask the white belt, Victor. As a new practitioner, or you've been with us for quite a while already, what are you doing extra to improve yourself aside from going to class?
So far now at home, I'm doing stretching stuff.
Stretching.
Stretching,
Nice.
just try to get more flexibility.
Nice. It will definitely give you like a bonus, for your
Yeah.
movement.
Stretching
Yeah.
is very important, especially.
Yeah, but also one more thing, which I think that I find it equally important also, which I'm very sure that Victor, you do that as well, because I roll with you all the time. I realize that sometimes it is not the technique that I show to you, or it's not a technique that Vic show to you or other coach show to you, but sometimes you're able to you're trying different stuff. And I'm pretty sure that you're learning it from YouTube. And don't get me wrong with it, because I think that
Actually, it's not YouTube. It's like those Instagram page like BJJ or something, like those short videos. Like basically that one move video, that those competition videos that they only do one move. They highlight that one single move.
Wait, but cat left.
Yeah, I think his connection got that one, his laptop got.
Yeah. No, Victor, you can continue.
So basically, I just watch those like Instagram stuff, or those like maybe 30-second video of where people have during a competition, they just do that one particular move. This kind of stuff.
Yeah, I totally agree with it, because I think that, it is something that all of us are doing consciously or subconsciously. We learn techniques not only from our coach, but we are also learning techniques from Instagram, YouTubes and all. And this is how we actually improve. I think that as a white belt, as any colored belt, this is all something that we are doing extra as well. Like example, I take one of the submission that I like to do, which I'm using it effectively, which is my guillotine choke. And I'm doing it in a very different way. Instead of me putting my arm in and trying to go for the finish, I'm actually once I get the choke, and I'm using my arm and I'm pushing my forearm for the finish. And I'm using it effectively at competition, not once, but I put people to sleep in that particular technique, and I find it to be very effective. Where do I learn it? The honest answer is I actually learned it from The Ultimate Fighter. So Cody McKenzie, I'm not sure, one of the season, there's this guy, out of shape guy. He during that time he was like 11-0, and all his finish is wire guillotine choke. So I watched that. He did explain briefly that this is how he used it. He put the guy and then he pushed it this way. He showed it in that way, and I start to use it. In that time, I started to learn it, and I start to use it, and it works. And I've been carrying this technique until today, and I find it to be effective. And I think that if you're only focusing to be in the class or to just learn it from the class itself, you will get certain knowledge out of it. But in order for you to be your own, in order for you to find yourself in BJJ, you should always look for other different ways. Can be from YouTube, IG, training with different people. You shouldn't limit yourself like being in one particular gym. If your instructor tell you that I just need you to be here, don't cross training, you can ask them to F off. To be very honest, I know there are some coaches that doesn't allow their students and all to cross train, or they'll treat you differently. Ask them to F off. Because we are not the best. No one of us is the best coach, or no one of us is the best competitor and all. We should let everyone explore differently. It can be from, I said, YouTube, anywhere. If they want to cross-train, encourage them. This is where we know that how good we are.
Yep, true.
Yeah.
Cross-train is very important. I totally agree with that. You need to cross-train you cannot, I would say you cannot stop your student from, exploring and learning from other avenues, or other ways of, they need to have their own creativity. Students need to have their own creativity to execute the techniques or learn their techniques. So in order to do that, right, a person needs to go out and expose themselves to other teaching style and all that. So like what Raymond mentioned, I totally agree. As a coach, you should not prevent your student from learning from other avenues or other options. You should encourage them, and you should actually push them to learn from other options as well. Not just from your coach, from me or from Raymond. No, if people likes to go cross train, they should do that. It's really really encouraging for them. Especially for white belts. And then they should go out and explore a different technique from different gym.
Yeah, I agree. By the way, before that, our master is actually he sent message that he's restarting his laptop. Somehow something happened like usual. The battery run out of battery, and now he's like, "Don't go, guys." Wait, let me just read. Restarting. Don't go, guys. I'm restarting now.
I know he just reacted to one of my Insta story.
Yeah, and anyway, I think that is very important because looking at us, like I mentioned earlier on, I don't think that I'm the best coach. I would say that to you, Vic, my co-coach as well, that you're not the best also. We are trying to do our best at what we are able to do.
True. Yep.
As someone like just now, I think that before we start this whole session, we start recording, we were talking about our next week, what we're gonna teach in class. And I'm very honest, I don't think that deep half is something that I personally is good at. I don't really use deep half a lot. I know like some techniques from there, and I'm not, it's not something that I'm good at. And if assume it is something that you're good at, like Victor, I take example Victor, if you want to explore deep half and you ask me to show you some deep half move, I'm able to show you like 1 to 2 moves, but more than that and all, I will actually rely on YouTube, or I'll tell you like, go and watch YouTube, or I'll give you different options, or maybe like other coaches from other gym able to show you a better one, go and learn from them.
Yeah, true.
Or if you have different teammates that likes to play deep half like Sifu Mok, go and learn from him.
Yep, true.
Yeah. So we shouldn't limit ourselves to learn and all, especially I put it in another way as a gym owner. My members pay me as a customer, whether or not you're my student or not. End of the day, you're my customer, you pay your membership fees, and you're free to use your money. Wait, let me admit him first. You're free to use your money to actually go and explore other gym.
True.
In my opinion. Correct?
True.
You're
I
paying
totally
customer. You're paying customer. I shouldn't tell you that, hey, only pay PTT and only pay us, and you cannot train other place. And if you train other place, I'm gonna disown you. If my coach tell me that, I'm gonna ask them to F off.
Yeah, it's your money, it's your problem, you can do whatever you want with your money.
Yeah, I think Bad Cat have this part of story he wants to share. So, oh sorry, just let me brief you back while you're away. We were talking about.
I wasn't away. This stupid notebook suddenly turned to blue screen.
Yeah. Anyway, we were talking about coach that disown you because you went to train with another team. You want to. Yeah. Can you share what happened and what's your view on this?
Actually, I'm the kind of person that after I try cross training, and it really helps my technique, and it really makes me improve a lot. Not just a lot, really a lot. Then I get to expose different gym culture, this and all that. And then this one of my so-called ex-coach, he found that I was hopping around gyms and gym hopping and training, cross training, this and all that. He wasn't happy at all. Then after that, he kicked me out from the team, disowned me, and after that, done. So from no, you no enjoy. You no enjoy team. No. Well, simple as that. I pay, I can go to train whenever I want. All right. Loyalty is by earn,
Yeah.
It's not by force. It's like so-called, that so-called coach. It's like a cult master. So after that, I didn't follow him. I didn't train with him. Then I felt more, more fun. My journey all is different. Yeah, serious. When training him, everything is like all grayscale. I can't see color, So after that, didn't train with him. Then I got to like cross-train in other gym, this and all that. Yeah, it seriously, my whole journey changes. Seriously, it's like more fun. I didn't know that. Oh, there's there's still so many things to learn from other gyms. Wow, what other people has been doing this. Wow, this is so nice. Instead, I keep training in the same place, then didn't aware of what really happening outside. No, I encourage people to go cross training. Serious.
Yeah, Victor. Do you want to go for cross training?
Go where cross training?
I know a gym. You want?
No, he got banned. he got banned for no reason.
No, I got banned for reason.
He got blocked for no reason.
What?
I post car stuff. I also kena block.
You post what?
I post car stuff. My Instagram always post car stuff. I also kena block.
You mean your account?
No, Victor's trying to say that he's a black belt in car. He's a black belt in car drifting. So because of that, he kena block.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Langa ang bachiu lu ah. Hokkien people say ang bachiu. Ang bachiu means envy.
No, it's not envy. Envy is good thing. Jealous.
Oh. Jealous is only for girls one. Guy is called envy.
No, feel threatened.
No. Unless the person drive Mercedes, no.
That's the point. I don't get threatened for what? We are doing totally different things.
That's why certain people is just.
Yeah, but which is true lah. I think that even although today's topic is about what motivates all of us to train, but I think that this type of culture where if we want to improve as someone, whether or not you want to train to compete or you just want to train to get better because you love BJJ, and if you are not able to go outside and explore further, you're missing out. You're truly missing out. You're truly missing out because
I think that missing out a lot of things, man. Seriously.
Yeah, because all of us, except for Victor, he's all the way from one gym, and I'm also all the way from one gym lah. Put it in the way lah. But both of you.
Victor wasn't one gym. Like
he's
I met
two
him
gym.
other gym before.
He's two gym. But I would consider myself one gym all the way. If I put PTT before that, then I would say that all of us have like at least 2 to 3 gyms. But now most of us we are end up in the same gym.
Yep.
And there's a reason why, and also while we are out there to explore like different gyms and different things and all, we came to realization that where we want to stay as our permanent one and where we want to go to learn around.
Okay, this is how I put it out. When people leave, right, not because they hate the sport or anything. Sometimes it's due to toxic environment.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just get so sick about all the things that are going on. Like, fuck it lah, just leave.
Yeah, which is true. I don't know lah. I've been in the same gym for 9 years, so I don't know whether or not it's toxic enough lah. But you guys should have those type of experience and all, but not me. Because I've been in the same gym and all, because I also co-own the gym, so I cannot comment on that. But you guys may have like this type of stories and all on your views on this.
Yeah.
But end of the day, most important of all, politics or anything else, it shouldn't be correlated to your training or what you're doing. If you love what you're doing, you love the sports, all these things can be taken away.
Yep.
But I'm sure, sorry.
Actually, sometimes it's not like for me, okay, my personal experience, I like motorsport. I like it a lot, but at one point I actually stopped motorsport, not because I don't love the sport, just that I feel that in the recent years, the community has been how to say, very toxic. So I stopped it, not because I hate it, just because I don't want to fill myself with toxicity every single day.
True.
So now I just I want to have fun. I just go have my own fun. I join whatever competition I want. I don't give a shit. Simple, easy.
Yeah.
True.
I agree lah. Like team loyalty also, there are certain limits to team loyalty lah. Like team loyalty doesn't mean that it needs to be focused too much and it turns out to be a cult. So what I meant by team loyalty, which means that you train with the team, you represent the team and all, but you're not bonded by any rules that is created in that team. When I said rules, it can be like, the rules that you can't train at the other place.
Yep.
That's very wrong.
Yep.
You can't learn from other people.
Seriously,
that's very wrong.
I just don't understand why would people say that, you don't train in any other gym, you don't go to this gym, you don't go to that gym. I mean, what makes them think that they have right to say that?
Ego problem.
Huh?
Ego problem. They scared don't go to other gym, then they feel that place better, then they don't come to the previous one and so on. An ego problem mainly.
Then that's the coach problem.
Yeah,
the coach have to reevaluate himself.
Like Johnson, you understand Cantonese, right?
Yeah.
There's one saying, tam kam pat thao hong lo fo.
Zhang Gan Pa Pao Hong Lo Fo. Yes. True goal, never afraid of fire.
This is damn deep, man.
Of course, deep lah. Only old people understand. You young one and you are angmotic one, you cannot understand one. True goal, never afraid of flame, fire.
So,
talking about this,
you really have the skill and the knowledge and everything. You're not afraid of people going. You won't be afraid of your student or whatever, go out and train with other coaches or other gyms one, because you know that you are legit. What is that?
True.
Yeah. Victor, you see your shirt, you lift up your shirt a bit. Okay, that particular guy, Coach Begzat, in 2019, early 2009, end of 2019 or early to 2020, I had this conversation with him. I told him in 2020, I want to join two particular competition. One is Dumao Asia Open and one is IBGF Asia Open.
And another one is COVID Open.
Yeah, and you know what was the first thing he said to me? He said to me, you want to join these two competition? This is how your training schedule gonna be. And he gave me the training schedule. I don't really remember the particular day, but I know that some alternate days he asked me to go to this gym in the other side of the island, go to this gym to the other side of the island.
Yes.
And he told me one particular thing. He told me that this is how you're going to improve. You can't be improving by just training with your same teammates because you know them inside out.
Yes.
Yeah.
See?
True.
Yeah,
Like
I truly agree on that.
Yeah. Like I know Victor. I know what he's gonna do to me. Like I know what he's gonna do. I know Vic when in certain position. I know that he gonna go for toe hold. I know Master Mang. Every time I try to pass his guard, I cannot pass on.
You dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So which is true, and I know I see that coming. If I go with Rafiq, he'll cut me all the way, and he's gonna put me inside control, and I'm gonna stuck there. I see all that coming, but if I go and roll with another gym within our community, I may experience differently. I may go to another gym and that guy passed my guard, he put me inside control and he knee me in the head.
Oosh.
It is something
Wow.
I experienced that not once, at least twice or 3 times. But it's something that I learned. Yeah, the joke aside lah, but you guys understand what I mean. Like we are able to learn from different things. Like when I roll with Chu, he puts me in rubber guard. It is something that
the guy is famous on his rubber guard.
he's famous for his rubber guard, and it's not something that in PTT no one use rubber guard.
Yep.
But it is something that we can learn together. And I find it to be very interesting in that sense. And whatever Begzat said to us, it is very true.
I totally agree. Yeah. We need to explore. We need to expose ourselves to other people's teaching and also other gyms. Keep rolling with other people as well, not just our teammates. If this is why, if you really want to improve, yes, you should actually go out and explore yourself.
Yeah, but if assume you go to other gym, then you're there, then it's only the instructor and you or another 2 more people, then don't go lah. Sorry,
yeah,
guys,
that one definitely don't lah.
It's
why not? It's like one-to-one. Why not?
Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe if I'm going there for competition, I don't want to have that type of training lah. I want to really learn something and also roll with like at least 10 different people or 5 different people.
True.
My mindset lah. I might be wrong.
True. Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, I think today we talk a lot and we are already over. Oh, sorry, Master. Yeah, and also I think that there are some questions that was asked. There is actually 2 questions only from this one. I think that because it is a reshoot and also the questions, I tried to find back the old questions. I cannot find. The new question is only 2. For the first question is for Victor, which is what motivates you to train, and you already answered on the part already. And the second one is not even a question. Someone actually said like, "Hi Sammo." So you have people that will be like, wow, saying when you put that ask question, they somehow don't understand what ask question. They'll put like different things or they'll put like some comments on. So I think that you already answer on the part of what motivates you already. And also the hi Sammo one, you can just say hi to the camera back. And
hi.
It's so lame, man. Hi.
Yeah. So now we are on our next session, which is on our Sembang Kosong session. So 3 of us will be asking you 3 different questions.
Okay.
I think I'll go first lah. So
you first, man.
I scared I forget So the first question.
I
think I asked you before already one, but then the time wasn't recorded. So since we record, I'm going to ask you again. BJJ or drift? Yeah, BJJ or motorsport? Yes. If you have only one option to pick.
So close to what I'm going to ask, man.
Very tough one, man.
No, not tough. I can answer for you. I can have an answer.
For now, if you ask me for now, if there's a BJJ and a motorsport competition going on the same day, I will choose BJJ.
No.
Because why?
Hey, Victor, you changed already.
No. Because
you're not like this one.
Because Meng, you come to my house before, you've seen that one whole box of things.
Yes.
There's actually 4 more upstairs.
Oh, too many medals.
So I have a certain amount of
This
experience.
house, I
already,
tell
so
you,
I think
there's a lot of hidden gems, and then those hidden gems are so freaking pricey stuff, man. It's everywhere.
So I think I need actually for now I need more experience on BJJ. So I think most probably I'll go for BJJ competition.
No,
Nice,
you're not the
nice.
Victor I know, man. No.
Okay, my second question. If you have the chance to be a stuntman or even be like a small role in a movie, which one will you go for it? Okay, I give you a few options. Either like John Wick movie, or Matrix, or there's another one. What do you call that? Mad Max.
7.
Mad Max. These three. Which one would
I-
you want to?
I
Can
would.
have me answer.
You know what? I'll ask you. I would definitely want to be that
Mad
one
Max,
guy in the Mad Max movie.
the guitarist.
Yes, I want to be that one bloody guitar guy. Standing on-
The guitar with the flamethrower, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
and I always
Nice.
want, it's one of my dreams that I want to be that one particular guitar guy. Yet I want to be able to spray that silver thing and go witness me. That's a,
Nice. I was expecting you to say like John Wick, but then it's okay. It's
no,
okay.
he posted on his IG before. He's like, oh, one day I'm gonna be the Mad Max guy.
Yeah, but then who knows, right? He might change his mind and all that. So yeah, that's a good thing.
but
That's good. That's good.
okay, let's say if you talk about a small role, I would definitely like to be the guitar guy on Mad Max. But if a stunt role, hopefully one day I might be in a John Wick movie.
Not bad.
If I just pop up for 1 second and get killed by John Wick using a pen or pencil, doesn't matter.
So it will just satisfy you.
You should like get a better, role that you're the last scene that you are the one that killed John Wick with a pen. With a pen.
With a pen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can- With
So-
rubber.
Pen with IS
No, pen.
Pen with
Rub-
IS lah.
Panner. Okay. Are you a panner?
Okay. My last question for Victor. Wait, what was my question?
Okay,
Shit,
done.
this is
Finish.
what I have-
Last question already done.
No. I didn't even ask yet. Okay, please. Bloody hell. Okay. How do you see yourself in? I mean, okay lah. Right now you're doing BJJ and everything. Right? How do you see yourself in 5 years' time in BJJ?
I can help him answer that.
Most probably still a white belt.
Black belt.
No.
Confirm
Black
white belt.
belt.
Coral
No
belt.
lah. Impossible. It's still a white belt at the time.
Another 5 years, he's going to be like purple, and then he's going to have 11 extra more gis.
11 extra morgies. Yes.
Yeah. I can see
agree.
this guy. Yeah, correct. Yeah. 5 more years, he'll have 11 more gis, and more fingertips. Yeah. And then different color belts. Yeah.
Oh.
And if you're kicking ass in the mat.
No, 11 more gis, yes, but still white belt and still struggling to do it in word.
Impossible lah. I think you'll do just fine, man. Seriously.
No. He'll kick
Alright.
ass already, man.
Who is next to ask question?
Me.
Yeah, let Master
Okay,
ask first.
go.
Hey, big scandal. You want to start? Then you start. It's okay. I can go.
No. Let's
Because
start
all my question is not question.
first. Oh, then you
Oh,
ask first
shit.
lah. I let you go first one.
Hey, Sammo,
Ah,
Nireji or Japanese food?
this one very simple. Confirm Nireji because why?
Niraji is
Because
Japanese.
Japanese food definitely come after one same one.
That's a good answer.
Oh, he's good,
That's
huh?
a good answer.
He's good, oh.
Oh, damn good, huh? That good, damn good.
Yeah, lor, it's like, okay, why you sell your Honda?
Hmm?
Why you sell
Can.
your Honda?
Cannot use one.
What do you mean cannot use?
Cannot use one.
Why you sell Honda?
So easy to drive.
What the fuck, man? What kind of statement is that? It's so easy to drive.
Easy to drive equals less fun, less challenging, less fun.
No, probably he didn't bring a toge, maybe.
Got
Huh?
Got
Do you really explore your DC2? I mean, inside out, like really go for it.
What is there to explore? What you can make out of that thing? 230 horsepower. What is that horsepower?
130 plus, yeah.
Oh, nowadays.
And then the VTEC can scream.
A P like with a Golf GTI also 405 horsepower already.
So which means you're the kind of person that wish gila about horsepower instead of like the fun driving.
For me, horsepower is fun. I don't mind if I sacrifice handling.
Of course, you're the drifter. That's why you say you don't mind sacrifice the handling. But Honda is more on the handling.
That's why it's not fun, because it's easy to drive. For my personal point of view, it's easy to drive.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's not my type of car. I like something that's slightly more wow.
Or you want something like more like wild ball, wild bull, you know, you have to tame them with your skill. Now I know.
Still today, it's still the old Porsche 911. You know the old Pirelli's advertisement, that kind?
Yeah, with the RWB body kit. Okay, Vic, like I said, maybe you've been keep like training BJJ for like another like 5-6 years, and then you're so into it, like maybe it is like part of your life within the time. What if one day Nireji tell you, I think you should stop doing BJJ? You want to choose BJJ, me or me?
No, knowing her, right? She won't ask me to stop one.
Huh?
Knowing her, she won't.
No. Yes. Knowing her, she won't ask you to stop. But my question is, she will ask you to choose she or BJJ in after 5 years. Maybe you are too committed to BJJ, and then she felt that you have no time for her, and then not enough time spending to her. Then would you stop?
Sammo, ask him back the question.
I don't think I will stop, because if I were to stop, I would already stop motorsport for a long time.
No, Nireji says you need to choose me on BJJ.
I don't think I'll just go behind.
It seems like a very tough question for you to answer.
I think I'll just go behind her back. Never mind, it's okay.
Huh?
I'll just go behind her back, because I might be cheating, but this is not like a bad cheating. You know,
That's a big scandal.
Big scandal. So it's okay. I don't mind.
Means you don't mind
still
that
go.
you still insist go, and then still want to be together with her.
I tell her that I won't, but I'll still go.
Quite honest, huh?
Then she say, go where? I go find Johnson Saw.
Holy crap, why will you use my name?
Yeah, find who
I go
Johnson Saw.
You can go any
Mastermind.
other people. Why will bring me in? Later, she got problem, then find me, then how? My shoulder, I have no more space already, one.
That one your problem.
What do you mean my problem? My
She find
shoulder
you,
is...
not find me.
Huh?
She find you, not find me.
Oh, guy, you, okay, I'm done, Raymond. No, your turn. I mean, big scandal.
Hey,
Your turn.
you only have 2 questions every time. You only have 2 questions only.
No, 3
3?
3
Okay, I always say my question are always the most simple one. I ask question, all the most simple. You guys ask all the questions. Or actually, to be very honest, when we do this Sembang Guling session, to be very honest, I would rather ask 9 questions than let you 2 ask 3 questions each. To be very honest,
Why?
you guys' question sucks, man.
Oh, really? I see. Okay.
Well, let's see. He asked first.
Victor, now I look at here. Niraji or
Boo,
Snowy?
boo.
Niraji or what?
Snowy.
Wow, it's a very fucking question.
The heck? What?
Stun
Of
really.
course. Of course, Niraji lah. You know why? Because she also love dog, so same one.
Wow, this one really got him. He's like
Stun.
3
What?
seconds like wow. What can I
Excuse
say
me,
now?
3 seconds. Please later you roll back and see. I think 5 seconds. Of course.
That's the guys. That's definition of good question. See, he got stunned for at least 5 seconds. So you guys need to learn lah. Something that I mean, although 3 of us we are co-hosts to each other, but you guys need to learn something from me.
No.
Sorry to say so,
We are asking
learn.
question, a
Learn.
real question. We don't
Learn.
make people stun. What you're asking, you that is not question. You're making
Okay,
people
wait.
stun.
Okay, now question number 2. Question number 2.
Don't stun, Victor.
Don't stun, make sure you know how to answer. Your favorite Sifu?
Cool. That one no need to ask.
See?
I know he gonna answer, but I want
Try
to find more.
harder.
Meng understand you right?
Huh?
You don't understand my answer yet,
Yeah,
right?
I'm looking at the tattoo. Yeah.
What is that?
Hoonigan.
Still figuring out why the palm so white.
Why? It's actually a why behind. So why you choose that Sifu?
Because when Vic was trying to choke me out, he was there by my side, supporting me and holding me and teaching me how to counter Vic's choke.
And then I choke him back. I counter whatever he mentioned. I counter back. I choke him.
He was at my side till the very end until I
Wow.
tapped.
Wow, man.
Last question, guys. Learn You both co-hosts back up Last question, Victor. Every time when you go on the mats who do you hate to roll with the most? Like see that guy
Okay.
damn, you don't want to roll with him. You sure want to see him. You don't mention name, also never mind. Just describe the person or just tell the incident.
Don't mention name and describe.
Yeah. No, don't mention
Worst
name.
one.
Don't
If
describe.
you mention name, won't be that bad. If you describe,
I don't know. It can be very sensitive. It can be very sensitive. So
yeah. But better not to mention name. Yeah.
if you
He
don't want
got
to
hair,
mention
2
name,
eyes, 1 nose.
yeah, if you don't
Holy
if you
crap,
don't want to
Vic.
mention name, then
Wow,
mention the
that's
situation
human.
Situation I think also my Sifu I think.
Why?
I think just it's not about brute force. I'm okay with brute force because some people are just strong. Just that certain kicks are unnecessary.
Kicks?
You
I
mean
mean
kick?
BJJ.
Yes, I was once when he was trying to do he was doing an armbar on me. So I was trying to both his leg is like on top of me.
Yeah.
So somehow I was able to get up. So when he fell that and coming up, he just literally just started kicking, and then I got a kick on my cheek, and then one on my nose, and then another one my chin or something.
The fuck, man? You doing BJJ or
I
MMA?
remember that
No,
was
are you
the very first time I actually cursed on the mat.
Are you sure that's during BJJ role? I'm not.
Roll,
It's
yeah.
MMA.
Are you
That's
sure?
MMA.
It can be MMA class also.
No BJJ. I don't go MMA.
No, why are you describing just now? That's MMA, bro.
Maybe he's in the wrong class. Maybe he forgotten which
Oh,
day.
you in the wrong class. You in the defending armbar position, right?
Hmm.
And the person kick on your face. You are in the class, MMA.
Eh.
He's doing BJJ, bro.
But actually, I think that sometimes I think the definition of BJJ can be a bit more clearer in that sense, because you know why? There's one time I have similar situation where I roll with this guy in BJJ class also. He passed my guard, put me in side control, he knee me in the head. 1FC style,
what?
man. He knee me in the head.
Probably the guy is smaller than you, right?
No. And not once, I think I rolled with him few times. He did the same thing also.
Why would he knee you on your head? Like, your head is too big, bro.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's accident, but I find that I kena at least few times that I remember it, and I don't think that.
Was it because he's trying to like side control you, and then you purposely turn to him and you put your head to the side there?
Maybe I'm not skillful enough or maybe I'm not strong enough but big scandal tan Anyway, it's not my first time hearing this I think people that roll in that with that particular person also kena MMA knee before also.
No,
I heard from someone before, but anyway, can be intentional, can be unintentional. Same like you, Victor, too. The kick can be really unintentional because sometimes when we try to break loose certain grips, we actually put like a stump and try to push it, but instead of pushing it, the person use stumping movement. I don't know. Like I said, we are not in that situation to actually judge the whole thing, and you didn't talk to the person and you didn't ask the person his logic, so he may be pushing you, but it turns out to be a stump. Who knows?
Yep.
Yeah, and we are this is the end of the session for today already. So we already mentioned our next guest for next week.
Omar.
He's
Omar,
so
the other guy.
tall. Do you think that he can fit in the screen?
We will find out in our next episode.
I'm kind of curious.
Victor,
We will find out.
what is your impression of Omar? Let's say something to Omar.
Very good rolling partner.
Yep. He's a very kind guy. No, he's a big guy. He never used his strength to outpower a smaller person.
He always.
That's what I respect about him.
Yeah, he always put me in a position where I still have a fighting chance. I as a
Agree. Yeah.
He can just submit me, but he will still give me the opportunity, try to escape and so on. Yeah, very good.
Same. I just rolled with him last week. He put me into like the position that he's more advantage is in the leg lock positions and certain positions. He didn't finish. Actually, he can finish if you want to, but he didn't. He just hold there, and then he give me space, give me chance, then let me escape, and then he try other new things again. So he's very good. He didn't like, oh, I will finish you.
But your it's so embarrassing. You're a purple belt and he's white.
Huh?
You shouldn't let a lower belt people to submit you, bro.
He's freaking big size.
You shouldn't let white belt bully you.
Why you want to talk about belt level and like different level?
You shouldn't let any lower belts people bully you.
We are practicing the same sports, bro.
Yeah,
it's
anyway,
not about
guys,
color of the belt.
I'm really sorry. I actually joke about it. There's no ego on the mats. If lower belt submit you, good for you. Yeah, good for you.
Good for you.
We move on. We learn something from you. If white belt put you in Kimura, you tap. Move on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Move on. I roll with Omar. I can tell you that he smashed me. I'm very happy. You know why? The leg locks that he learned is also something that I did share with him. He may use it in a different way, but it's something that he learned when he tapped me with it. Congratulations. I'm happy.
Yep.
Victor, same thing. he attempted to tap me lah. Of course, I don't give him the easy time to make him tap me, but if you ever do it to me, I would be very happy. Your improvement is actually what I feel very proud of.
Yep.
Yeah.
True.
So same thing, if any lower belts or anyone submit you, don't be mad, don't be angry, move on.
I don't
Yeah.
give a shit about that.
I didn't go back cry on. I go back cry on.
No, the sofa.
Don't block
I go back sit down. So
don't block people on
In your
social
life.
media. Don't do
happened
any
just
shit
now?
like this. There's no ego, or unless actually there's ego lah. I won't say there's no ego. To be very honest, sometimes I get tap out also. I feel like shit one, but it is part of the game, man. We can't be like champion forever. Who we are.
yeah, true. But if I tap out, for me if I get tap out by our master, right, bad cat, right, I'll be very happy one. I go back, I can sleep soundly because
If I tap you
the best.
weak, I tell you tomorrow the whole BJJ community know.
That's why
I
better
will
not.
tell everyone.
That's why you better not.
Yeah. If I tap you, bad cat, I tell you the whole Malaysia know.
Yeah, why?
The whole Malaysia will know.
Everyone who train with me, they know my tap is cheap, right? So what's wrong? I always like to tap, man. Tap is the best thing, right? You can get out of shit place, then we start again.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. And next week, Omar will be joining, and I'll see you guys again. Every one of us will see you guys again soon. Peace out,
Alright,
guys.
see you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye. See you guys
Bye.
tomorrow. Except Vic. Bye.